Now once you make measurements, there are two aspects to that measurement: precision and accuracy. Now accuracy, like it says on this slide, refers to how close the measured value is to the actual value. Suppose if you're measuring a string that is 9.8 centimeters in length. So if you measured 9.76, so if your measurement says that the length of the string is 9.76 centimeters, and then you are pretty close to the actual value. That means your measurement is accurate. But because during measurements, human error and instrumental error play a part. Okay, there might be a little fault with the instrument, or there might be something wrong with the way you are measuring it. Maybe you're not measuring some things right. So there is human error and instrumental error involved. Because of the involvement of this kind of error, precision also plays a part. What is precision? Precision is how close your measurements are to each other. Suppose if you measure this string 3 times. For statistical purposes, you measure it 3 times. So once if you get 9.76, once if you get 9.72, and the other time you get 9.75, then your results are precise because they are very close to each other. And they are close to the actual value, so they are accurate as well. But if you got 9.76 centimeter the first time you measured it, and you got say 7.25 the second time and 8.12 the third time, then your results are not very precise. Okay, so there is a difference between precision and accuracy, and both are important. Now, which do you value most? Technically, both should be, but sometimes it depends on the kind of requirement as well. So to give importance to precision, or to make precision reflect on the way you write the measurements, we give importance to significant figures. Significant figures. Again, what are significant figures? Significant figures are the way you write your measurement, you write your numbers to reflect precision. And most of the time, we abbreviate significant figures as sig figs. Significant figures, sig figs. From now on, I will refer to them as sig figs. So the precision of the measurement will be reflected on the significant figures. Now the precision of the measurement is also dependent on what kind of instrument you are using. So if you're using a measuring cylinder that measures, that is written like this, 1, 2, 3, right, milliliters. And say for example, let me use another slide just to make it clear. Say there is a measuring cylinder that is marked like this, 1, 2, 3 milliliters. Okay, that's all. There's no other marking on this, right? And if the water is at this level, okay, what would be the volume of water in this cylinder? Obviously, you know that it is greater than 1 milliliter, less than 2 milliliters, right? That's for sure. And so you will write this as 1.6 maybe, or some students might write 1.7, right? Now there is a difference between this cylinder and this one. For example, if, just to make it a little more clear, okay, so 1 2. And in addition to this division, there is also, let's say, right? And if the water's level is like this, something like this, right? So in here, you will say the water level, and just to make it a little bit more clear, let me draw it one more time just to make it a little bit more clear. Yeah. And then what you will do is you will take the lower meniscus. Okay, you will mark the lower meniscus and you will say, okay, this is where the lower meniscus is. This is 1.1, 1.2, 1.3, 1.4, 1.5, 1.6, 1.7, 1.8, 1.9. Right? Level of water, the lower meniscus. Right? Just to make it obvious. Lower meniscus is in between 1.6 and 1.7. Right? Again, you will write the measurement as 1.65 maybe, or 1.66. In this case, you will not write the measurement as 1.68, right? Because you can only guess up to 1.6. You can't guess beyond that. In here, you cannot write, well, the volume of water in this cylinder is 1.658. You cannot do that. You can only guess up to 5. 1.6 is marked for you. This 5 you can guess. You cannot guess this 8, right? The point is, there are 2 measuring cylinders, but the precision, the marking on the instrument is little different. So based on that, you will write your measurement. So if